Hey everyone, Jeff Corwin here, and today we're diving into an incredible freshwater ecosystem right in the heart of North America. Imagine looking out at what seems like an endless ocean, but the water is fresh, not salty. That's exactly what you get with the Great Lakes. These aren't just any lakes, they are a massive group of 5 interconnected freshwater lakes, often called the inland seas. They are so enormous that you can actually see them from space, looking like giant blue jewels sparkling on the continent. They form a natural border between the United States and Canada, creating a unique region full of life and adventure. So, where exactly are these giants? The Great Lakes are located in the upper Mideast region of North America. They are bordered by the Canadian province of Ontario to the north and by 8 U.S. states to the south: Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and New York. Think of them as a massive, watery highway connecting the center of the continent to the Atlantic Ocean through the St. Lawrence Seaway. This incredible system was carved out by giant glaciers during the last ice age, more than 14,000 years ago. The immense weight and movement of the ice sheets dug out these deep basins, which later filled with meltwater, creating the lakes we see today. The sheer scale of the Great Lakes is something that truly boggles the mind. If you were to combine all 5 lakes, Superior, Michigan, Huron, Erie, and Ontario, they would cover an area of more than 94,000 square miles. That's bigger than the entire United Kingdom. Together, they hold about 21% of the world's surface fresh water, which is an astonishing amount. This makes them one of the most significant freshwater resources on our entire planet. When you stand on the shore of one of these lakes with waves crashing and the horizon stretching out forever, you really feel the power and majesty of nature. It's a wild and beautiful place. Getting to know the Great Lakes is like getting to know 5 unique personalities. Each lake has its own character, its own stories, and its own special features. From the deep, cold, and wild waters of Lake Superior to the shallower, warmer basin of Lake Erie, they offer a diverse range of environments. This diversity is what makes the region so rich in both natural beauty and human history. People have lived along these shores for thousands of years, drawn by the abundant water, food, and transportation routes. It's a place where nature and civilization have grown side by side, creating a truly fascinating story we're about to explore. The Great Lakes are so much more than just big bodies of water. They are a vital lifeline for millions of people. Over 30 million people in both the United States and Canada rely on the Great Lakes for their drinking water. Every single day, clean, fresh water is drawn from the lakes, treated and piped into homes, schools, and businesses. This makes the health of the lakes incredibly important for the health of the communities surrounding them. Beyond drinking water, the lakes are a powerhouse for the economy. They support industries like fishing, shipping, manufacturing, and agriculture, providing jobs and resources for the entire region. For the animal kingdom, the Great Lakes are a paradise. They provide a critical habitat for an amazing variety of wildlife. More than 3,500 species of plants and animals call this region home. You can find everything from majestic bald eagles soaring over the shorelines to elusive gray wolves roaming the northern forests. The waters themselves are teeming with over 170 species of fish, including lake trout, walleye, and salmon. These fish populations are not only important for the ecosystem's food web but also for recreational and commercial fishing, which is a way of life for many people here. The environmental importance of this ecosystem cannot be overstated. The Great Lakes act as a massive climate moderator for the region. In the summer, the cool waters help to lower air temperatures, and in the winter, the relatively warmer waters can create lake-effect snow, which is crucial for local water cycles. The vast wetlands, marshes, and forests that line the shores of the lakes are also incredibly important. These areas act as natural filters, cleaning the water that flows into the lakes. They also provide essential breeding grounds for migratory birds, amphibians, and countless other creatures. It's a delicate, interconnected system where every part plays a crucial role. If you're enjoying our journey through this amazing ecosystem, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more incredible nature facts and wild adventures. We've got so many more amazing places to explore together, and your support helps us bring the wild world right to your screen. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we release new content, whether we're trekking through a rainforest or diving into the deep blue sea. Now let's get back to our tour of these magnificent lakes and discover what makes each one so special. Let's start our tour with the biggest and baddest of them all, Lake Superior. True to its name, it's superior in almost every way. It's the largest freshwater lake in the world by surface area, and holds as much water as the other 4 Great Lakes combined, plus 3 more Lake Eries. Its waters are incredibly deep, cold, and clear. The shoreline is rugged and wild, with dramatic cliffs, pristine forests, and beautiful secluded beaches made of smooth, colorful stones. Because it's so cold and deep, it's also the most preserved of the lakes, with a wild spirit that feels ancient and untouched. Next up is Lake Michigan, the only one of the Great Lakes located entirely within the United States. Its name comes from the Ojibwe word Michigami, which means great water, and it certainly lives up to the name. The shores of Lake Michigan are famous for their stunning sand dunes, including the incredible Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore. On its southern end, it borders major cities like Chicago and Milwaukee, blending urban life with natural beauty. You can be standing in a bustling metropolis one moment, and then find yourself on a peaceful sandy beach the next. It's a lake of beautiful contrasts. Moving east, we come to Lake Huron, which is known for its incredible scenic beauty and its thousands of islands. In fact, it's home to Manitoulin Island, the largest freshwater island in the world. Lake Huron is also famous for something a bit mysterious: its shipwrecks. The treacherous waters of the lake have claimed hundreds of ships over the centuries, and many of them are remarkably well preserved in the cold, fresh water. Places like the Fathom 5 National Marine Park in Georgian Bay are a diver's paradise, offering a chance to explore these underwater historical treasures. It's a lake with a deep and fascinating history. Finally, we have the 2 easternmost lakes, Erie and Ontario. Lake Erie is the shallowest and warmest of the Great Lakes, which makes it the most biologically productive. It supports a massive fishing industry, especially for walleye and yellow perch. Because it's so shallow, it warms up quickly in the summer, making it a popular spot for swimming and boating. At the end of the line is Lake Ontario, the smallest of the 5 by surface area but still incredibly deep. It's the final stop for water flowing through the Great Lakes system before it empties into the St. Lawrence River and heads out to the Atlantic Ocean. It's also home to the famous city of Toronto on its northwestern shore. The Great Lakes are home to some of the most breathtaking natural sights in North America. One must-see destination is Niagara Falls, the powerful and iconic waterfall system that connects Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. The sheer force and beauty of the falls are something you have to see to believe. For those who love hiking and dramatic scenery, Pictured Rock's National Lakeshore on Lake Superior is a must-visit. Here, colorful, mineral-stained sandstone cliffs rise directly from the turquoise water, creating a stunning landscape that looks like a painting. It's a perfect example of the raw, natural artistry found throughout the region. Another incredible spot is Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore on Lake Michigan. Here you can climb massive sand dunes that tower over 450 feet above the lake, offering panoramic views that will leave you speechless. The reward for climbing to the top is an exhilarating run back down to the crystal clear water. For a more tranquil experience, the Apostle Islands National Lakeshore on Lake Superior offers a chain of 21 beautiful islands with historic lighthouses, sea caves carved by the waves, and pristine forests. Kayaking through the sea caves is an unforgettable adventure that shows you the power of the water up close. These lakes are more than just beautiful places to visit. They are a precious and irreplaceable resource. They are a gift from nature, a vast reservoir of fresh water that supports life in countless ways. The health of these lakes is directly connected to our own health and the well-being of the entire planet. From the water we drink to the air we breathe, the Great Lakes play a silent but crucial role in our daily lives. Recognizing their value is the first step in ensuring they remain healthy and vibrant for generations to come. They are a natural wonder that we have a shared responsibility to cherish. That's why it is so incredibly important that we all work together to protect them. Pollution from cities and farms, the threat of invasive species, and the impacts of climate change are all challenges that the Great Lakes face. We can all do our part by being mindful of our water use, properly disposing of waste, and supporting conservation efforts. By treating these inland oceans with the respect they deserve, we can ensure that their wild beauty and life-giving waters will continue to inspire and sustain us long into the future. Let's keep these Great Lakes truly great.